blank. Ocho, when they come to us and they try to get us to sign these blanks when it comes to our autograph. No, bro. Do you know how many jerseys that you can put these on? Do you know how many pictures you can? No, bro. I'm not signing no blanks.
Yeah.
$100 million in jewelry, Ocho.
But hey, Unc, it's Money Mayweather, Unc. It's Money Mayweather. He had a image to uphold.
He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, constantly flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still everybody up.
He does.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has left the boxing world stunned after reports emerged alleging that he may have been caught in a massive $175 million financial scam, sending shockwaves throughout sports and social media.
Reportedly got cleaned out to the tune of $175 million.
What?
Claiming a former close associate ran a year-long scheme that allegedly drained his bank accounts, hijacked real estate deals, pawned off his jewelry, and even made his private jet disappear.
Damn.
According to TMZ, Floyd says roughly $100 million worth of bling has handed over to a Miami jeweler for only $13 million in return. And he said a huge chunk of the collection is still sitting with the dealer. Floyd also says he unknowingly signed paperwork transferring ownership of his Gulfstream jet with a fire section left blank, and says he still doesn't know where the aircraft money went. Floyd also reportedly has been ordered to pay more than $1 million in child support after a Nevada judge ruled the retired boxer fathered a 4-year-old girl born to a former dancer at his Las Vegas strip club. Floyd also faced a reported $7.3 million IRS lien. Ocho, with the lavish lifestyle that Floyd has built over the years, the jet entourage nonstop spending, has he created a lifestyle that when he was making $400 million a year, he was able to enjoy? Has he created something that he can no longer?
Shannon Sharpe was shocked after hearing about the latest controversy surrounding Mayweather.
Can overcome this with them 3 fights. Them three fights that he has scheduled, he can overcome this debt, pay it back. Now the problem is, once he recoups the money that he's lost, maybe not be able to recoup all of it, but he gonna get a nice lump sum. And he changes his lifestyle.
He ain't gonna get nothing from Uncle Sam getting his first. I don't know if you know how Uncle Sam worked, but let me tell you how Uncle Sam worked.
I know how he worked. He got a great beard, right?
Even fans couldn't hold back. In fact, they believe Mayweather's infamous struggles with reading may have contributed to these issues. One fan tweeted, "See what happens when you can't read." Boxing analyst Wade Plemons added, "Yeah, Floyd Mayweather legit can't read because how the hell does this happen?" Joe Rogan has also discussed the idea that more money can bring more problems when fighters achieve extreme success, and that connects directly to the Floyd Mayweather situation.
That is a different thing.
Look at that whiskey money.
Yeah, whiskey money's a different thing. But he seems to be more concerned with having fun.
In the same way, Rogan questions how extreme wealth can affect motivation and discipline. The recent claims surrounding Floyd Mayweather, including lawsuits, financial disputes, and ongoing money rumors, add another layer to that debate. It shifts the conversation from simply asking whether a fighter can remain hungry after becoming wealthy to examining what happens when massive fortunes, constant spending, and business deals collide at the highest level.
Maybe money's still the motivation because he's just always about to go broke because he spends like a fucking maniac.
Even though he's spending like that, he's made some great investments and.
Yeah, I'd like to think that too, but I bet it's not the case.
Yeah. Definitely spending a lot of money. But he's made so much, man. Over $1 billion, right?
Isn't that crazy?
Over $1 billion.
Over $1 billion in fight.
Fans are shocked, questioning how something like this could even happen if Floyd was actually able to read in the first place. One fan tweeted, "Floyd is illiterate. He just needs to admit that. We already have video evidence that he can't read." Another said, "This is what happens when you can't read. Flashing all that money around. You should have been flashing hooked on phonics instead." Another fan added, "At this point, it's hard to believe all these lawsuits. He's accusing everyone of stealing, and it sure seems like he was making some really bad business decisions." Another tweeted, "How do you build a billion-dollar career and still find a way to get scammed out of $175 million? But one fan trolled Floyd, saying, "Imagine having to pay $1 million to a hooker and getting scammed out of your private jet in the same period." Meanwhile, R.E. Spears reacted to the growing rumors surrounding Floyd Mayweather's financial situation, suggesting that the undefeated boxing legend may have created an image that is now starting to backfire publicly.
It's a turnoff. Like, he's so, shallow in terms of, look what I got, my money. Real wealth laughs at Floyd Mayweather. And the real wealth, don't do that. That's shit. And at some point, you grow the f up.
Okay.
When is Floyd gonna grow the f up?
Okay.
How many people fought as many world champions as me? How many people got a 5-0?
Spears argued that Floyd spent years flaunting his massive wealth, expensive watches, private jets, jewelry, and stacks of cash on social media, leading fans to associate him more with luxury and money than with humility.
You find out the IRS has filed a $7.3 million lien against him from taxes unpaid from 2018 to 2023. $8 million? That may not be a lot altogether, but I heard now he's having to sell off houses and planes and stuff like that.
I don't know. And when you're constantly flaunting and bragging about what you got and you're showing off your car collection and your jewelry and your money, it seems like life has a weird sense of humor. So it's just like, listen, man, have all that, but be quiet. Because it feels like when you do all that, you just inviting something karma-like to come teach you a fucking lesson. Be quiet. Shut the fuck up. He goes, and yeah, when I'm on vacation, if I really want to fuck up, this the watch costs $18 million. Covered in.
According to Spears, Floyd's constant lifestyle branding is why people are now paying so much attention to rumors about unpaid taxes, failed deals, and possible financial problems behind the scenes.
Perfect. But I think he's more beloved because he was human. The Floyd showing off all the cars and the money and now they say he's allegedly broke.
Big Dog Jewelers from New York, one of the guys that supplies all the other jewelers, essentially. And he was like, listen, Floyd is broke. His spending has just gotten out of control, and he has serious money problems. Then you find out the IRS has filed a $7.3 million lien against him from taxes unpaid from 2018 to 2023. $8 million? That may not be a lot altogether, but I heard now he's having to sell off houses and planes and stuff like that.
Spears also compared Floyd Mayweather to figures like Muhammad Ali, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and Jay-Z, arguing that truly powerful and wealthy people often move quietly rather than constantly showing off their riches.
Well, he starts off going, motherfuckers is always in my business, talking about what Floyd ain't got, what he got, what I'm doing, what I'm not doing. First of all, you posting. So ain't nobody in your business. You putting your business out there. But then he goes, people, when I'm on a vacation, if I'm gonna be going for 30 days, and he got 2 briefcases on the bed. If I'm gonna be going for 30 days, I bring 30 watches. And he opens the briefcase, 30 watches. And if I extend it another 10 days, I bring 10 more watches. And he opens the case.
If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, if I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs $18 million.
Even Mike Tyson weighed in on Floyd's extravagant spending.
He beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
It took, been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, call him, he'll be at your, your local host in a nightclub, because you need that action right now.
LELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read 1 full page of a Harry Potter book, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. The Bucket Eye.
Some online users are now claiming 50 Cent was right all along, suggesting that Floyd Mayweather's money is gone while reviving old jokes about his alleged illiteracy.
And bragging about what you got and you're showing off your car collection and your jewelry and your money. It seems like life has a weird sense of humor. So it's just like, listen, man, have all that, but be quiet. Because it feels like when you do all that, you just inviting something karma-like to come teach you a lesson. Be quiet. Shut the up. And throwing big bundles of stats or whatever you go right there, that's 2 million. Warren Buffett do that?
Ari Spears also suggested that Floyd's flashy image may have invited criticism and speculation now that reports of lawsuits and financial issues are surfacing. Spears even hinted that the rumored Tyson exhibition fight could be facing problems due to money negotiations, adding even more fuel to the growing controversy surrounding Floyd Mayweather.
How these people defrauded him. It is literally akin to...
Tasha K breaks down a situation that is sending shockwaves through the boxing world as serious questions continue to emerge around one of the sport's biggest names.
He unknowingly signed paperwork transferring ownership of his Gulfstream jet with the buyer section left blank and says he still doesn't know where the aircraft money went. Y'all, I know 50 Cent is somewhere cackling. Remember 50 Cent said that he'd donate like 50 million or something if Floyd Mayweather could read a book on air or something like that. And he was clowning Floyd Mayweather. And I was like, 50, why are you trying to act like that man can't read? But apparently, but hear me out, right? Because I realize, and this is the thing, again, I don't got Mayweather money, and Floyd might not have Mayweather money either anymore. But I never had Mayweather money. And like you look at like Nick Cannon, you look at a lot of people where they hire these asset managers and these business managers, and these people gain their trust and then they just rob them blind. But how did you sign a contract for the sale?
Tasha basically said the boxing world is in complete shock after reports surfaced claiming that Floyd Mayweather may have been scammed out of nearly $175 million.
Since his comment. Okay, he ain't posted nothing about this, but 20 hours ago, he congratulated Floyd Mayweather for fathering a baby with a dancer from his Vegas club. He said, "Congratulations, champ, beautiful baby girl." Drained his bank accounts, hijacked his real estate deals, and pawned off his jewelry and even made his...
She explained that the situation sounds less like a typical business dispute and more like a massive betrayal involving people Floyd trusted with his money, luxury assets, and private deals.
Lawsuit. Floyd says Jonah Rechnich spent years gaining his trust before allegedly becoming the boxer's de facto, there we go, money manager, real estate guy, and banking middleman. Floyd accuses him, Jonah, along with A.L. Frist, Rechnix, and Frist. Where do you think they're from? First Apex Ventures. Are they American? Where did he meet them? How did he get his trust? How did you... Anyway, First Apex Ventures and attorney Alexander Selgeson. Oh, so it was a wraparound scheme. Again, that's another thing he told me. Like when somebody recommends, oh, I know someone, I'll bring them in. Don't trust it. They said they're accusing him of orchestrating a massive fraud operation that allegedly rerouted millions of dollars through fake investments, unauthorized wire transfers, and shady business entities. Oh, they was eating good off of money, Mayweather. Among the jaw-dropping claims, Floyd says roughly $100 million worth of bling was handed over to Miami jewelers for only about $13 million in return, and says a huge chunk of the collection is still sitting with the dealers. Why isn't he reporting this?
According to Tasha, the allegations are so unbelievable that fans are now questioning how one of the wealthiest athletes in boxing history could allegedly lose control of millions right under his nose.
Revoking his passport because he owes $7.5 million in taxes. He's been evicted from several of his properties. He owes money on the skating rink. He's trying to sue Showtime for it. And I did get some information here, and I'm gonna be very careful how I divulge this, but apparently now, from what I'm being told, these fights that are scheduled, because people are like, oh, well, he's got fights coming up, he's gonna be able to pay it. Well, I was told that he collected money from several sources, and he's like, what is the word that I'm looking for?
Tasha K is also breaking down fresh claims surrounding Floyd Mayweather's finances, including reports of tax debts, property evictions, and alleged mismanagement of funds. With concerns also being raised about his business deals and high-profile contracts, the situation is beginning to look far more complicated than it initially seemed.
If you see some big name companies suing him that are like, ain't nothing he could do about it because they gave him an advance, and apparently he's going to take advances from multiple companies to make up for all of the money that he owes. Jury bills, $1 million, leases.
Tasha didn't stop at the fraud allegations either. She went even further, claiming that Floyd Mayweather's financial situation may be far worse behind the scenes than fans realize, hinting that multiple fight deals and business promises could now be falling apart.
You can't promise one company you're gonna do a fight with them and then take money from another company, say you're gonna do a fight with them and take money from another company and say you're gonna fight with them. I heard it's allegedly involving the Tyson fight that's supposed to come up, and y'all probably not gonna get that, though. So just you ain't hear from me.
Tasha also suggested that the rumored Tyson exhibition fight could reportedly be in serious trouble, warning viewers that the boxing world may soon witness one of the most shocking downfalls ever associated with a sports icon.
Father's baby with a dancer, and now he is ordered to pay $1 million in back child support. It's like Floyd can't seem to catch a break, man. Floyd Mayweather had a baby with a dancer at his Las Vegas club, Girl Collection. Now the boxing legend has been ordered to pony up $1 million in back child support. In addition, the man got to pay $33,000 a month for the baby girl. The latest baby marks Floyd Mayweather's 5th child. The court got involved June 2023 when the mother, Paige Moorhead, was asked a Nevada judge to legally declare Floyd the father of the then 18-month-old child who was born in December of 2021. Moorhead says she was in a long-time intimate relationship with Floyd, lasted 8 years until she claims he broke up with her when he found out she was pregnant in April 2021. Floyd pressured her to get and ultimately fired her, even though she worked at the Girl Collection Club for many years. Despite being served twice and ultimately ordered to take a DNA test, Mayweather blew off the directive before the judge issued the default judgment. Defendant failed to respond, declaring him the pops. Per the court, Floyd has only paid about $151 of what he owes, so the judge ruled that Paige can place a lien worth up to $2 million on his property that Mayweather owns in California, helping ensure she gets the money.
The situation surrounding Floyd Mayweather isn't just one isolated claim, but part of a broader legal storm building around his name. From ongoing lawsuits to past cases quietly fading away, people believe there's a pattern of financial disputes that continues to resurface in different forms.